In 1971, a girl ran half naked down a Rochester highway, begging for help. Dozens saw her, but no one stopped. Days later, she was dead. The alphabet murders had begun, and a killer still walks free. Stay with us to unravel this haunting mystery. Between 1971 and 1973, 3 young girls were abducted, assaulted, and murdered in Rochester, New York. Their names and the places their bodies were dumped shared a chilling pattern, matching initials. Known as the Alphabet Murders, this case remains one of America's darkest unsolved mysteries. On November 16, 1971, 10-year-old Carmen Colon vanished while running an errand on West Main Street. Witnesses saw her enter a pharmacy, then leave when her grandmother's prescription wasn't ready. At 4:20 p.m., she was spotted running semi-naked along I-490, fleeing a car. 38 drivers saw her wave for help, but none stopped. 2 days later, her body was found in Churchville, strangled and assaulted. On April 2, 1973, 11-year-old Wanda Walkowicz disappeared after buying groceries near Conkey Avenue. Her body was found the next day in Webster, strangled with a ligature, her small frame showing defensive wounds. 7 months later, on November 26th, 11-year-old Michelle Maenza vanished after leaving school to retrieve her mother's purse from a shopping plaza. Her body was found 2 days later in Macedon, also strangled. Each girl's surname and dump site began with the same letter as her first name, CWM. Rochester police interviewed over 800 suspects, from family members to local drifters. Carmen's uncle, Michelle Colon, became a prime suspect after failing to provide an alibi. He fled to Puerto Rico, but was cleared when no physical evidence linked him. The J.C. Penney box found near Carmen's body and white cat hair on Wanda's clothing led nowhere. Police noted similarities. All 3 girls were from poor Catholic families, had few friends, and faced bullying or academic struggles. Each was abducted in the early afternoon on rainy days, dumped near expressways. Yet the Rochester PD initially denied links between the cases, frustrating investigators. By 1974, the trail went cold, leaving families shattered. In 1976, a tip led police to Dennis Termini, a 25-year-old Rochester firefighter. Termini owned a beige car matching witness descriptions and had a history of sexual offenses. Before he could be questioned, Termini died by suicide, leaving no confession. Another suspect, Kenneth Bianchi, later convicted as one of the Hillside Stranglers, lived in Rochester during the murders, but denied involvement. In the 1990s, DNA testing on evidence yielded no matches. A 1973 televised reconstruction of Wanda's abduction brought 200 calls but no breakthroughs. Theories of a social worker exploiting vulnerable families surfaced, but no evidence solidified. The cases remain open, with no arrests ever made. The Alphabet murders scarred Rochester, shattering its small-town safety. Parents kept children indoors and schools warned against strangers. The community mourned Carmen, Wanda, and Michelle, with vigils held annually. Media, from Democrat and Chronicle to Crime Junkie, kept the case alive, dubbing it the double initial murders. The 2008 film, The Alphabet Killer, loosely based on the case, sparked renewed interest but was criticized for inaccuracies. Online forums like web sleuths buzzed with theories, from serial killers to police cover-ups. Yet the lack of answers left Rochester haunted, a city forever changed by 3 stolen lives. Who was the Alphabet Killer? Was it Michelle Colon, hiding a family secret? Dennis Termini, whose suicide silenced the truth? Or a predator still lurking in Rochester's shadows? Some believe the murders aren't even connected, a coincidence of cruelty. Others see a calculating mind, targeting girls by their initials. The Rochester police still seek tips at 585-4286-720. 3 girls, 3 letters, 1 mystery unsolved. Like, subscribe, and share to keep their stories alive. The killer may still be out there. Who killed Carmen, Wanda, and Michelle? Comment your theory and watch our next true crime mystery.